Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Honorable Winston Baldwin Spencer, is calling on development partners across the globe to assist in the sustainable development of the countries of the United Nations. PM Spencer made the charge while presenting at the Rio +20 summit in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a 20-year follow-up to the historic 1992 United Nations Conference on Environment and Development, the UNCED. We have more in this report.
Tuesday and Wednesday have seen heads of state and high-level officials from 190 countries attempting to negotiate a global roadmap for sustainable development. The theme of the forum is green economy within the context of sustainable development and poverty eradication and the institutional framework. Prime Minister Spencer, in his presentation, called on leaders to take action as the challenges continue to grow.
I think it is fair to say we have shown we can work together, but have we shown that we can do this work together? After 20 years, we know the problems intimately. We know there is climate change. We know there is overfishing. We know there is runaway species loss. We know sea level rise, and we know global warming. And we know these existed in 1992, and today in 2012, 20 years later, they're still here.
PM Spencer believes that development partners can do more to help in the sustainable process and urges the leaders to look at reforming the international financial system. He says this is necessary to allow developing countries with limited access to resources to meet sustainable development goals.
My country calls on development partners to look with us into the issue of debt of developing countries and the forgiveness of this debt so that countries like mine can focus on our new and exciting mandates to reform our economies and protect our environment. Many SIDS, through no fault of their own, are saddled with a choking debt burden, the lack of reliable, low-cost capital, but we are still expected to meet the challenges of economic shocks, natural disasters caused by climate change, and sea level rise.
Antigua and Barbuda's leader declared his country's commitment to the protection of its natural resources and further calls for a detailed plan of action on the way forward.
To this extent, we call on the development, mobilization of appropriate mechanisms for meaningful and immediate international financial reforms. Sir, with respect to technology transfer, Antigua and Barbuda calls for a plan for us to set milestones, for there are so many areas where we can use transfer technologies to SIDS and other developing countries. For Antigua and Barbuda, we are calling for assistance in the distribution of renewable energy to developing countries at a cost less than that of conventional energy. We need energy now. We need affordable energy now. Countries should be in a position to have the choice of renewables. We need a mechanism to transfer this and other technologies at a competitive or even lower price than conventional energy.
This year marks the 20th anniversary of Rio's first Earth Summit in 1992, as well as the 10th anniversary of the 2002 World Summit on Sustainable Development held in Johannesburg, South Africa.